it's Jaden. Welcome back to my channel. Today will be a short video. I am going to share another symptom that I've never covered on my channel in the past, and that is muscular jerks. Okay, so I've definitely covered the trembling, the shaking, and even some twitching symptoms with your muscles regarding the health crash, hormonal imbalance, and adrenal fatigue. But I've never covered another symptom which I had that is muscle jerks. So it's very different than the other symptoms that I have covered. So I thought I'd do a separate video on this. So muscle jerks are like a very intense reaction of a muscle. So, and it literally can happen anywhere. This generally will happen again while I'm relaxed or if I'm falling asleep. And it's like, the best way I could describe it is to show you what it looks like. Like you'll just be falling asleep and you go like that. Okay, it's like, it feels like somebody scared you and you reacted. Or, you know, it's very similar to that thing. It's called I think it's called like a hypno jerk or something. It's like where you're falling asleep and you dream that you're falling. And then as you hit the ground in your dream, you wake up like in a spasm or like in a jerk. Very much like that. But it occurs like you don't have to be sleeping or dreaming. Like it'll just happen if you're like sitting there, relaxed, and your arm will just go. Like it's like, yeah, you'll just do this. It can be very like violent, like it could be very harsh. It could be, you know, the intensity varies, but it definitely creates an actual movement and like a big movement. Not like slight, you know, trembling or like twitches. It's an actual like big movement. Yeah, it happened to me a lot during the first 3 phases. It was happening all the time, along with all the other, you know, symptoms. And it would happen. This is my own you know, what is that word? Like this is just what I think that is happening. It's that, and I never like asked a doctor specifically about this, you know, my thoughts on this. So I don't know if it's true or not, but this is just what I think. And I've had like so many of them. It's that when you're under the fight or flight mode from anxiety or hormonal imbalance and your body's constantly tense, like we're talking about like your body's tense 24 hours a day almost, right? And your muscles can't take that. So I think, this is just my understanding and my feeling of it, because we use kind of our willpower to stay tense because you're under anxiety, so you're tense. It's almost like your body's way of defending yourself for a danger that doesn't exist when you have anxiety. So it's like you're tensed up so that you could react to things, you know, so that you could protect yourself, so that if you do get hit, it doesn't hurt as much as your muscles tense. So I believe that's what the tension comes from. So because you're doing that 24/7 because you have a disorder, like you have an anxiety disorder, so that means it's just happening all the time, chronically, your body doesn't have time to kind of like relax and like release that tension. So the moment you're relaxed and your brain kind of stops telling your muscles to stay tense, they naturally like have to release that tension, and it manifests through this weird like spasm. Okay, so, and by having it multiple times, I would gradually like pay more and more attention to it when it happened. And that's kind of what the conclusion I've come to with it is that, you know, it's like I'm just so under so much tension that eventually I'm like dozing off, or I'm relaxed, or my brain is finally like preoccupied and I'm not telling my body to tense up anymore, and it just like has like that brief moment of like release. So it just does this like major release. Let me know if you are experiencing that. I'm sure you guys have, because I've gotten comments and emails and posts on that about it. And yes, it's very different from the trembling. And so yeah, leave down in the comments if you've had this. Subscribe like and share my content to help me grow my channel more. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Bye.